All right. Getting a shot of the new stuff, the new landscaping. This is the front of the place. And the reason this has been done is you'll see this is just a real busy intersection here, and this is where I'm trying to get my privacy. So all along here's where we're planning, because this is what got knocked down once the bridge got knocked over in the big flood. So we've had to replant a lot of stuff. And here, of course, and getting rid of Green Acres is the place to be. Yeah, man, I called him up about these mailboxes. Hey, man, come on, get these out of my yard, man. Oh, that's not your yard, that's an easement. So anyway, I'm going to go around and around with the postmaster general on that, but I thought it'd just be easier just to put up some pretty bushes in the meantime. They're supposed to add to the metal mailbox that you can see once you see that intersection there. And there's the bridge that now is built much better than it was. But yeah, that's the bridge that knocked over that tree, or see how that tree's leaning. That's how bad the water was going. So it was knocked over all the trees. You can see the ones that stayed behind are leaning pretty good. And you can see over the bridge that house is no longer there. There's a little tiny house sitting on top of that foundation now. And here it gets a little noisy on that bridge, but it's just like in the mornings when people go to work and when they come home. Then after that, it's pretty quiet out there. And that tower's kind of nice in that it gives me constant information on the water level. I can pull up a web page and I know exactly what the water level is. The Love Shack is a little Love Shack, baby. But there it is, the bamboo. That's going to be an issue, but we'll knock it back. It's only about, I don't know, I think maybe it's come onto my property, maybe 10, 15 feet down there at the river. Needs to chop all that back. Dig me a trench, stop the bamboo from going across. But it's already popping up. And yes, this is where they brought the bobcat down. They put down the flagstone right there. It goes down to the river. Nice. Nice. I wasn't expecting that yet, so that was a nice surprise when I got there and saw that she had done that. And the water's up about 3.5 feet right now. It's up about a half a foot from the rain we got. Thank goodness. Thank God for that rain. We needed it. Everything was really drying up. There's a lot of work going on right out there. You can see with that orange and red tractor. This right here is actually, we think, is a state park. I've seen people boondocking underneath that. You can't get to it. It's real hard. You can't park there, so I don't know how people get there. They find a parking place, and so that may be a problem for me. I own to the middle of the rock there, which I think I'll tell you here later on. But it's real nice right there because the water moves, constantly moves. In some areas it's stagnant. There it is, there I am. And there's that road dirt in that bag for the next project. That'll get spread around. There's my extra 100 feet of river that I got for free, riverfront property. And my shade tree bridge. That bridge, I'll tell you, is real nice when that shade comes down on you. Yeah, right there. I've seen some people drop in their canoes and stuff right there. And someone told me they think that is a state park. But anyway, I don't see how you can get to it. I saw some people that were there this past weekend, and they almost got in a wreck when people were going around that corner. So it's kind of dangerous to even park there. Anyway, see the new antenna that I got there. It's actually a flagpole. So it goes up 25 feet up in the air. And these are the trees, like you see. I'm trying to block that road. That's the mission, block the road, block that tower. And also soundproof it as well as much as possible. Ha ha. But it's real easy to get down to the river. Just get on the skateboard on that little thing, man. You'll just... I've seen people ride scooters down that to the water. And I see them carry their kayaks down there. They're probably not too high because right there I put up a block. They used to back their cars up, but I paid a lot of money for some big rocks right over there where that car is pulling in, so that you can't back down with a truck. They were backing over my property, coming right in there in the front, and then backing down their truck all the way down the side with their kayaks in there and tearing up my landscape, and they would run right over that bush every time. So, sorry folks, had to shut that down. There's Green Acres again. It was either that or build a giant fence. And I thought, well, I'd be better off just putting up some nice plants. And these are all, of course, Texas, native to the area, so they should take very well and don't take a lot of water. The watering system comes on every other day, and it's a drip system from my well. Doesn't puts out a bare minimum, I should say, just really to feed the roots. And she has composting and all kinds of good stuff in there, so I'm expecting great things out of this. Really looking forward to seeing all that grow and block that. They're supposed to move those, like I said. They're supposed to move those and make a larger aluminum mailbox over to the right. But they're dragging their feet on it, and so I'm just not going to wait. And so anyway, I've got some pretty stuff going in there. I think that'll take care of the job just as well until they can finally get those moved. And then also I've got the Friends of the River, Friends of the Blanco. You can see there's a blue sign over there. They'll be coming in February to plant some saplings down by the steps and right there along the water, as all those trees got knocked down during the flood of 2015. There's plenty of drone footage of the Wimberley flood of 2015, or San Marcos flood of 2015. This area was just quite devastated. Goes up here and you can kind of see who's behind me here. Little shot. You can see right there where that well is. I think somebody's just bought that land. But all that back behind, you can tell that big land, that's ranch, where that pond is right there. These guys own some big spreads. Anyway, Skipper's on the river. It's coming along. Phase 1. Phase 2 now we'll get some seating areas. A couple little places for people to hang out. Maybe I've already got a fire ring out there. Right around there where those trees are. Who knows? Could put a house right there. Here comes Allison Ireland Austin. Here she comes, Allison Ireland Austin. Here she comes. She come to visit me. Hey, you wee little ass.